this was a very difficult casting process on this particular movie, and only at the 12th hour did my partner Sam Raimi and his wife, who um, likes to be actively involved in casting, see a movie that Barry was the star in, that actually shot in New Zealand, and said, geez, we really like him.
Yeah, I hate Barry. Yeah, if I could spend any, no. No, I met Barry, like 6 years ago, something like that. And always sort of dug him. Him and I had lunch like 5 years ago for a movie that he was supposed to direct, and that he wanted to, maybe before we had lunch, talked, and had a, really good time. I knew then. I was like, oh, I'd like to work with this guy. I really would. So when his name came up, I was real jazzed about it. I was like, okay, yeah, put me on a plane and send me to New Zealand. I'll go work with that freak. And then this came along, and it was interesting because it was a really hard role to cast, because it requires someone who is inherently likable, because his problems are fairly enormous, and you can instantly turn him off and just go, "Guy's nuts. Who cares?" But he's sort of made it he's made it real and made it understandable.
Barry's terrific. He's apart from being incredibly likable on screen, he's really accessible as a personality on screen. He's a terrific actor, and he's really prepared, super professional.
Working with him is fantastic. He's really amazing on set, and he'll go from being a big stupid head to being just in a crazy world of tears and madness, and he's working so hard, and I really think he's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, we've been having a ball. It's, a lot of laughter, a lot of play, which is good. Even though I hate it.
Yeah, listen. You know how you were doing it before? Don't do it like that. Do it like.
Oh, I've never worked with Barry before, but he's a lot of fun. We have this special thing that we do. We just made it up last week. It's called sumo wrestling. We were doing the singing on the swings, and all of a sudden, he just yells, "Sumo," and starts charging at me, so I have nothing else to do but charge at him, and it's just really fun.
Sky. She's the little 10-year-old she's a 40-year-old in a 10-year-old's body is what she is. It's been great. I mean, she's a wonderful little actress. And it's fun to sit there and work with her and do a really kind of serious scene, and then, run around and goof off after that, and kind of be a kid with her.
Yep.
Sky is amazing. I mean, her level is far above mine. I'm not talking down to her. I'm reaching to talk up. No, she's truly like one of these kids, and I don't even know if it's a kid, one of these actors that when you meet them, she's incredibly trusting, which is, all a director and an actor have. And she's also, her spirit is so open that, if you say, you give her a couple little words and point her in a direction, and she goes there, and you're surprised. And that's the, to me, the beauty of being a director, the joy of being a director, is when you say, let's set the frame here and light it this way, and then you come back and the DP set a better frame, the light's better than you could have imagined. Then you tell the actors a couple little bits and pieces, and the actors come in and they're better than you could have thought. It's like, that's the dream scenario, and that's happened once or twice in this movie.
Steven, the director, he's a lot of fun. He's the youngest director that I've ever worked with, so he's a lot of fun. And his daughter, Lily, we get along great. We go on the Dolphin Explorer. We have a lot of fun together. But Steven, I think it's really good because sometimes you get those directors that don't understand how to talk to kids. But since he has a kid, he can talk to me, and I understand what he's saying, so we can communicate really good.
The dynamic between Sky's character and Barry's character is the heart of the movie. I mean, to me, it is the sort of emotional core of the movie, and it's, if you've got a guy who's dealing with facing issues that were created in his childhood, you need to have a child there for him to work it through with. Rainey is almost like a little version of Tim, but the strong part of him.
Yeah, she's a really brave little girl. She's not afraid to go up with this, to go through with Tim. I think Tim's the more afraid than she is. She's got to make him do it. She's got to say, okay, let's go. Are you scared? Okay, we got to do it.
You're afraid? Close your eyes and count to 5. Sometimes it works for me.
What happens when you get to 6?
And that's, the two of them together sort of go on this this journey of understanding. And it takes them both in pretty different directions.
Did you see my sister's face when I said you lived in a tiny room in the back of your uncle's bar?
It wasn't in the back of a bar,